But what if you had a land commissioner who said, my responsibility is to keep you safe, treat everyone with equal respect, be a man for others, and every day work to make your life better, which means every day I've got to do something positive. But do it. Not just fight for you, not just talk about it, actually do something physically.
If you want more of the same, and you saw the last 4 years, what they've done to attack voting rights, to attack assault on women's rights in Texas, and guess what? If they get reelected, it's only going to get worse, not better, because the group of people coming on the other side are even more radical right than the ones that are just leaving now. So if you want to make a difference in your life, if you want to keep your life better, if you want to protect your family, get out and vote.
Hello, my name is Michael Lange, and I'm running for Texas Land Commissioner. It's one of the most important jobs in state government, one of the most complex jobs, and probably one of the most least understood. I get asked all the time, hey Michael, what does the Land Commissioner actually do? Help me understand. All right, well, here's a little summary for you. The Land Commissioner's requested for budget coming up is almost $3.4 billion. $3.4 billion. There are 800 full-time employees. And very importantly, the Land Commissioner looks after 13 million acres of public lands. I want you to think about an American football field. And I want you to think about 13 million of those. That's what the Land Commissioner looks after. What's the importance of these lands? It generates income. That income, over $1 billion recently, goes to what's called the Permanent School Fund, which helps fund kids and teachers from K through 12 and helps their parents as well. A critical part of the Texas public school system is what the Land Commissioner does. Another important thing is look after Texas veterans. There are currently over 1.4 million veterans across Texas. The Land Commission is responsible for all the state benefits that they need, and that's a critical part of the role. In addition, there's 1,200 miles of Texas coastline, from West Orange all the way down to Brownsville. And also, if you're standing on the coast and looking out into the Gulf of Mexico and looking out 10.35 miles, so the entire coastline and 10.35 miles out into the Gulf, that's the responsibility of the Texas Land Commissioner. So hurricanes, oil spills, permitting, anything that happens, the Land Commission has to deal with. The other important thing is the Alamo. Pre-COVID, the Alamo had over 1.6 million visitors a year. So the entire Alamo complex and all the visitors is the responsibility of the Texas Land Commissioner. It's an important part of our future. All these things, plus Texas history, maps, and so forth, make it one of the most complex jobs in state government. It's really important. And if I was Land Commissioner, what would I focus on? What would be my first 3 priorities? Number 1, let's talk about public schools in Texas. Currently, we rank 45th in reading for K through 12. We're in 45th place in skill level. That means 44 states do better than we do. What if I said to you that's not okay for me? And as Land Commissioner, I would lead this charge on day 1, taking Texas from the bottom 5 into the top 5 in reading skills in this country. And what would that be? What was the vision of that? Why? Well, what if employers recognize that reading skills in Texas improved dramatically? They'd want to hire more people here. They'd want to offer them higher and better paying jobs. What would that do? That would drive the Texas economy forward. It would make people's lives better. It would make their families safer. At the same time, it would give strength and enhance the Texas public school system. So imagine, just by doing one thing, improving reading skills, which is hard, you have to do that. But if you have the desire and the guts, and Texas public school reading levels are not because of the kids, or not because of the teachers or the parents, because the system is wrong. What if you have someone who believes that and will make a change? The next is veterans. 1.4 million veterans. I believe they have sacrificed enough. And when I talk to veterans around this state, they all tell me the same thing. Most of them aren't even aware that the state provides benefits, and the ones that do say they're hard to understand, difficult to access, not competitive, and expensive. That can't be right. So I have a plan called Texas Has Your Six, or Texas Has Your Back. It will do this. It will transform the Veterans Land Board into the gold standard in the nation. So people will say, the best place to be a veteran in America is in Texas. Everyone should be treated the same way. What if you had a land commissioner that believed in that as well? A man for others, respect for all, city knowledge, rural wisdom. I'm Michael Lange for Land Commissioner. I'm a doer, desire and guts. I'll get it done.